Elizabeth Shelton is here, Executive Director of the United Way. They've got some new partners. This happens when they do their reevaluating each year. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Fawn. Happy Friday.
I know, right? Thank you, Jesus in heaven. All right, so we have new partners. How many? Just a few or a whole bunch?
Well, we just have a few new ones that we have never funded before. We have 5 new partners joining us.
Oh, wow. Okay. So tell me about them. Who's the big deal here?
Well, we made the decision this year, and when I say we, I mean our volunteers on our board and our community investment committee who make these really hard decisions of who we're going to fund. Funds are declining, and donations are declining for all nonprofits. It's not just United Way. And we chose to fund organizations where a little would make a bigger impact. So the new ones that we've brought on are the Grace Warming Center that was set up, during extreme weather at the Grace United Methodist Church there. So that's one we'll be helping for extreme weather. We're also glad to be bringing in the Perry County Senior Center this year and helping those seniors with meals. And we are funding street level also to help them move people out of homelessness to self-sufficiency. And we're bringing in Kids Sight, which helps do vision testing for kiddos in our 4-county footprint. And Southside Farms is joining us also. So we're looking forward to visiting their farm stand and getting some wonderful vegetables and helping provide food to people where there's a food desert in South Cape.
Yeah, I know some of the people who run that farm, so they are extremely good people. Street Level is the baby of one of my dearest friends, so I couldn't be more grateful that you are doing that because,
good.
I order on Amazon all the time and send pudding cups and cookies and stuff. I'm like, if I were on the street, I'd want pudding. It's like, I don't just want a can of beans. I want pudding.
Right.
So,
good for you.
I love that. So, people got to stay warm. They got to eat. These are all really, really good ideas. Your board is doing a good job.
Good. I hope everyone else will think so, too. And, these are, we have been having a greater focus on helping working people who are working multiple jobs and still struggling to get by, because they don't qualify for any, federal or state benefits. But so we still have several programs that are helping those folks as well. And the truth is, a lot of working people are people who are coming to Southside Farms, whose, kiddos are in school, and that might be the only time that they get a vision screening. And so we're still supporting a lot of programs, the Cape Adult Education and Literacy Center to help people, be able to get that high school equivalency test who may not have gotten it the normal route, right? And we're glad to have Grace Recovery's Work-Life program back with us that helps people who have been out of work for a while get back into work. And so we have several other, programs that are following that strategy.
That's awesome. All right. A lot of people who are not making ends meet actually make pretty good money, but they're taking care of so many people who are not legally theirs, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And it's like there's nowhere to go. There's no help for you. You just have to feel like you're drowning all the time. So
exactly.
It's a big deal.
It is, especially as prices continue to increase and budgets get cut at the state and federal level, and it's getting really hard.
It is. And it makes me sad, too, because a lot of these people have too much pride to go ask for help. But now, going to a farm and getting some good stuff, that would be fun. That wouldn't even feel like, you're going and trying to get something for free. That's fun.
Right, it is. And they have some great educational programs we're looking forward to learning more about and being a part of, too.
Awesome. All right. So as we are navigating through all of these new clients that you have, how do people learn more about them? How do you go about that?
Well, we are in the process of updating our website, and we will this year, our fiscal year, when we start funding these new partners, will not begin until July 1st. And so once that starts, we will have links to all of these new partners on our website. But anybody can call our office, and if they subscribe to our newsletter, they will learn about them before we get information on the website. And they can do all of that at unitedwayofsemo.org and follow our social media in Facebook and Instagram. We're hoping to bring on an intern this summer and try to do some videos featuring some of our new partners.
That's awesome. All right. So if you are an organization who's struggling and you are helping the general population and you do want to get in on what the United Way does, you do this once a year, is it?
No, we we have been jumping around. When I first came on, we were doing it every 3 years.
Okay.
Last year, we had 1 year of transition as we began focusing more on programs that are helping working people. So now we're at every 2 years.
Okay.
So we will have these partners from 26 through 28. But we are hoping, now that we have a wonderful new space where we can host events downtown Cape, we are hoping to have more things for all nonprofits that will help educate more nonprofits. And I'll give a shout out to a great organization here that also supports nonprofits. The Southeast Council on Philanthropy, CCOP, is an organization that any nonprofit can join and find very helpful.
That's amazing. I didn't even know it existed. So that's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And they have quarterly meetings and roundtables, and it's just kind of a support group for nonprofits.
Yeah, and just in case you were wondering, they also help with the Mississippi Valley Therapeutic Horsemanship, and they have for years. And I can't think of a better thing to fund because what they do is just, I don't know. I have a thing for horses, so I just
and that's
think
a great place to volunteer if you have a thing for horses.
well, horses don't have a thing for me. That's the problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Mine used to bite the belt hoops off my pants every time I tried to give her oats. All right. Elizabeth Shelton, Executive Director at the United Way of Southeast Missouri. They have new partners that were very much needed for not only the homeless, but the hardworking who aren't making it quite. And you can see them all on their website. Elizabeth, thank you.
Thank you, Fawn. I always appreciate your time.
You too. Bye-bye.